name is Paschal Dike. I am a leadership expert, a leadership strategist. For 19 years of my life, I have been involved in leadership from local to national to international. And I have had the opportunity to work across 83 countries of the world, training young leaders, business owners, and other leaders of different organizations. But I also have been involved in the business of fire protection and security systems. I've had my hands on installations of different devices that protect people from fire, protect people from, different possible harms and attacks. But very importantly, I have recently ventured into robotics, where we're encouraging young people to understand how robots work and see how we can use that to provide solutions to some of the numerous challenges that we have in our country. So yes, it's been a long journey, 19 years, a mixed bag of experiences, and that's where we are today. In terms of leadership philosophy, I would say cross-cultural experience. Like I said, working with people across 83 countries, it means you're also working with people across 83 cultures. And what that helped me do is to understand how people respond, how people think, how people behave. And that made me what I call today a global citizen, because if I travel to Mexico, for example, I'm able to fit in because I understand a bit of that culture. If I go to Japan today, I'm able to fit in because I understand a bit of that culture. If I go to Rwanda, I'm able to fit in because I understand a bit of that culture. The same thing with countries in Europe. And that is what has shaped my philosophy in terms of leadership. So I understand that we must learn, open our hearts, be open-minded, learn from everyone and everybody we meet and encounter, and that way we enrich our knowledge. And that is what I think has helped me. So I'm able to fit in properly into different groups, age groups, professional groups, religious groups, even philosophical groups. And that is what my journey across 83 countries, dealing with different peoples and cultures and idiosyncrasies, has helped me do. Sustained performance for me means being able to work with yourself, your team, without burnout. It means even when you are under pressure, you do not transfer that pressure to your clients or to other people, that you're able to keep your head cool, you're able to understand you're professional, you're able to do your job, crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's, and doing it excellently with minimal error. So sustained performance means when you promise to deliver something, you deliver it excellently. In fact, under promise and overperform. It doesn't matter the circumstance and the situation. It also means taking everyone along. So if you are a leader in an organization, those who work with you will want to see how you perform through your action and not your words. And so they must see you to be consistent. And the consistency is not in what you ask them to do, but it is in what they see you do and they learn. So the whole team is brought to the same level of energy, the same level of performance, the same level of understanding, the same level of productivity. And that is what your clients and those you deal with see and feel. They don't understand what goes on behind the scene. You take all the shock, all the pressure, but when you meet your clients, you smile, you feel happy, and you deliver excellently. That is what sustained performance is. It doesn't matter the circumstance. Your performance, your delivery is sustainable. It is consistent. It is something that is the same across all clients' bases. Biggest leadership lesson in the last 5 years. I'll say post-pandemic, a lot of things started happening. And one of the things that I have learned is to understand that the human mind performs best when it is challenged. You'll understand that while COVID was ravaging the world and communities, people were still finding the most innovative and creative ways to stay afloat in their businesses, in their lives, in their families. And so what I have learned is that the human mind is elastic in such a way that we continue to expand to accommodate the challenges we face and provide solutions that address them. And that is what I have observed, in the last 5 years. But more importantly, working with young people, right? Providing leadership training opportunities, right? Training people in communication, working with others to ensure that we can give young people the platform to express themselves, through our public speaking competition. And all of that is something that I have seen as a huge investment into our community and into the future of tomorrow, who are the young people. So for me, it's a very huge lesson. And that's why for someone like me, I am open and expectant that if anything like COVID happens again, the human race will still survive it, because we have that capacity to do so.